Hello, beautiful. Welcome to the final episode of the Awakening Self-Worth podcast. This is episode 5, your next chapter. I can't believe we've come to the end of this journey together. Over the last 4 episodes, we've explored what self-worth truly is, how shame and past wounds can disconnect us from it, and the ways we can begin reclaiming our worthiness from within. I hope this series has felt like a warm hug, reminding you that you are already enough, right now, exactly as you are. But here's the thing. Self-worth isn't a destination. It's a lifelong relationship, one that you deepen with time, intention, and practice. So this final episode, I want to talk about what's next. How do you continue this journey beyond this series? How do you take what you've learned and actually live it every day? And if you're feeling the call to go even deeper, to heal from the roots and create lasting self-worth from within, I have a special invitation for you at the end of this episode. So let's dive in. One of the biggest misconceptions about self-worth is that it's something you fix once and for all. But real self-worth is more like a garden. You have to nurture it with patience and care. You might have moments where you feel deeply connected to your worth, standing in your power with ease. And then on another day, old doubts pop up, wounds may resurface. This makes you question everything. But that doesn't mean you're failing or that you've lost your progress. It just means that you're human. Healing isn't linear. It's a spiral. And every time you revisit the same old patterns, you're doing it from a new level of awareness. You're learning and you're growing. So as you continue on this journey, I want to share a few things with you that will help you anchor into your self-worth and keep building on everything we've explored together. First, I want you to choose your anchors. A lot of what we've covered in this series has been about unlearning the belief that your worth is tied to external things, like validation, achievements, or things that you do for other people. But as you step forward, ask yourself, what anchors me in my worth when doubt creeps in? This could be a grounding mantra, like I am inherently worthy, simply because I exist. A daily connection ritual, like placing a hand on your heart and breathing deeply. Or it could be a reminder of your values. What matters to you, not what the world expects from you. Your anchors will help you return to yourself when life tries to pull you away. Next, I want you to create a safe inner dialogue. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your self-worth is how you speak to yourself, friend. If there's one thing you take away from this series, let it be this. The way you talk to yourself matters more than you know. Start noticing your self-talk. When your inner critic shows up, pause. Instead of believing every harsh word, ask yourself, would I say this to a dear friend? Is this thought actually true? Or is this an old wound speaking? Your self-worth will grow every time you choose kindness over criticism. The next thing I want you to do is surround yourself with people who reflect your worth. The people around you have a huge impact on your self-worth. When you surround yourself with people who uplift you, respect you, and truly see you, it reinforces your own belief that you are valuable. So ask yourself, who makes me feel safe, accepted, and encouraged? And who drains my energy or makes me question my worth? Boundaries are an act of self-worth. It's okay to create space from relationships that don't align with the love and respect that you deserve. Number 4, I want you to keep choosing yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. For so many sensitive women, self-worth feels unnatural at first. It's uncomfortable to stop people-pleasing, to say no, or to take up space without guilt. But just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean that it's wrong. Healing is about learning to hold that discomfort and still choose yourself. The more you do, the easier it becomes. Now, if you've been listening to this series and you're realizing that this work is something you deeply want to commit to, if you're ready to go beyond just learning about self-worth and actually embody it, I want to invite you into something really special. I created Anchored In, a 6-week journey to healing, resilience, and unshakable self-worth. This is a space for sensitive women to heal from the inside out. It's not just about surface level self-care. It's about rewiring the way you see yourself, healing the wounds that made you question your worth in the first place, and creating a foundation of unshakable self-worth that lasts. In Anchored In, we go deep. We go through 7 healing principles that help you reconnect to your inner child, release past shame, and step into a version of yourself that feels strong, steady, and worthy from the inside out. You'll have weekly lessons, somatic healing practices, and a supportive group coaching space to integrate everything in a safe, nurturing environment. And by the end, you won't just believe your worth, you'll embody it. in a way that changes how you show up in your life, relationships, and dreams. If this speaks to you, I would love for you to join us. You can find all the details in the show notes as to how you can join. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. And most of all, thank you for being you. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning of your next chapter. And no matter where your journey takes you, remember, your worth was never something to be earned. It was always yours. I'm sending you so much love. And I'll see you in Anchored In or whatever way our paths cross next. Take care and never forget that you are worthy. Always.